What's going on, guys? This is Jobless Mike with another Fallout 4 video. Today I have a video I entitled Road to Sanctuary because I wanted to show you guys what the road was from Concord to Sanctuary. For me, what the road looked like. I actually set it up in a way where Red Rocket Truck Stop was the initial, we'll say, checkpoint before getting into Sanctuary. I have the road kind of blocked off ahead of me, as you will see, with a checkpoint, along with Red Rocket Truck Stop fully defended and walled off. As you see, this is the checkpoint here. A couple of numbers are going to come up across the screen so you see what the defenses are for this settlement. And then from here, we're going to continue up the road to Sanctuary. Also, I wanted to discuss, after you saw the road to Sanctuary, a couple of thoughts on the survival mode that's coming out. As of right now, I actually started playing survival today. Difficulty, I do know that it's a bit different from what the new 1.4 patch will have for survival, but what I'm looking at right here is that earlier today, when I found out that, okay, 1, you have to sleep, 2, you have to eat, 3, bullets are going to weigh you down, and what have you, 4, you can't fast travel. There's going to be a lot of things with survival mode that are going to make the game incrementally more difficult. First and foremost, before we get into that, as you see, I completely walled off my Sanctuary Hill settlement, cement walls all the way around. You will see maybe some numbers coming up in a few minutes. My defense here is around 760 some odd defense. I do have the same defense before I put the wall up, but I did add a couple more turrets in some integral areas. As you will see, I'll do a walk around of the perimeter. Now, back to what my thoughts were on survival. First off, what I did today was I dumbed down the amount of bullets that I was carrying. Dumbed down the guns I was carrying. I dropped myself, usually, as you can tell from my other videos, I'm usually overburdened significantly. But from what I heard in survival, if you are overburdened for a prolonged period of time, you will eventually injure yourself. Whether that is injuring your legs or, you know, eventually just breaking down. I mean, I don't know how exactly they're going to have it, but compared to other survival games, usually if you're overburdened after a while, you will get injured, limb-wise. My thoughts on that? Great. I picked up a perk today. That was the Intimidation Pacify perk. Coupling that with Lady Killer perk, where it makes, you know, once you max it out, it lets you intimidate females a hell of a lot easier. That takes care of almost, you know, that takes care of half the people that you're going to run into. Unfortunately, you can't really intimidate superhumans, but for regular humans like raiders, scavengers that are aggressive, gunners, it works fairly well. I will say that when I did try things out earlier with the intimidation perk, I was able to intimidate, I don't know, every time I go into a group, maybe 1 or 2 people out of the entire group. Generally speaking, they'll follow you or they'll fight for you at that point. I believe when they follow you until they die. But I do know that when you pacify somebody, even if you just pacify them, they drop their gun and they give up to you, they will not attack you afterwards, and they're considered a friendly at that point. Now, do not pacify people or intimidate people if you are in a battle or a fight with your settlers near you. If you accidentally pacify a settler, it will cause all the other settlers and allies to you to attack you. I accidentally pacified a settler earlier, and Preston, who was my companion at the time, decided to leave, so I had to reload the spot that I was at. But if you guys have any ideas, questions, comments, follow, like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and we'll go from there, hopefully.